Hey everybody, welcome to day 9. It is Friday, it's Friday. So what Friday means for me as an esthetician is it's facial Friday. So on facial Fridays, I do a special on any facial service. So basically, if you book a facial with me on Fridays, you will get $10 off of your service at checkout. So when I say on Fridays, I'm usually booked and busy. I am booked and busy, but I asked for this. It's what I wanted. It's what I dreamed for. So I am excited that people do trust me to come in for these facials. Now, being that I have been booked and busy, I still am dedicated to this 30-day journey. So I was not going to go through the day without checking in with you guys and dropping some knowledge. So what we're going to do today, just to celebrate that it is Facial Friday and it's Valentine's Day, why not talk about facials and starting up a skincare routine, especially it'll help you beginners out there. Sometimes you don't know where to start when it comes to skincare, but we'll go over a few things at the beginner level so you at least have a better idea of what you should get or what products you should incorporate into your face washing in the morning and the night. All right, stay tuned. All right, so thanks for joining your girl Janae on day number 9. This is day 9 of the 30-day journey. Ooh, this is exciting. So day 9, we're gonna touch on a skincare regimen, especially for a beginner. And I'm doing it in honor of my facial Fridays that I do. So when it comes to starting up a facial regimen, I do suggest that you meet with an esthetician. You meet with an esthetician like once a month. You can meet with them just so they can go over the basic things with you. But if you don't have time to get to an esthetician just yet, you can start something at home. So you want to at least come up with a regimen for the morning and the evening, of course, before you go to get bed. So when you wake up in the morning, you need to be washing your face. When you go to bed at night, you need to be washing your face. As far as what you should be doing, I would suggest for a startup or a beginner, we definitely want to make sure that we pick a cleanser, the correct cleanser for your skin type. We'll go over skin types a little after, but you want to make sure that you have a cleanser. Super important. The next thing I would suggest for a beginner would be a really good moisturizer. After that, definitely sunblock, no matter what. I know people have their myths about sunblock and more melanated skin doesn't have to wear sunblock. Everyone has to wear sunblock. We all get the same rays from the sun and it damages our skin the same. So it is important that we wear sunblock on a daily basis. So for a starter, I would suggest those 3 as the startup. You want to have a really good cleanser, you want to have a really good moisturizer, and you want to have a sunscreen. So that would be it for starters. Now what we'll go over is as far as the different skin types, because picking those products, it is dependent on your skin type to see what will help you out. So you have an oily skin type. Oily, of course, you're going to have larger pores and you're going to produce more oil on the skin, obviously. So some people, they'll be oily all over their face, not just, the T-zone area, which would be the forehead, the cheeks, the chin, the nose. They're oily all over, everywhere. So you could cleanse your face and then like within an hour, you're oily again. That would be an oily skin type. And then like I said before, larger pores typically are related to people who have oily skin. So alright, so now let's touch on dry skin. So some characteristics of dry skin, it's going to feel tight and flaky, especially after washing your face. And then it's going to appear to be a little rough or dull in certain areas. You may see some fine lines, may feel a little itchy. You might see signs of aging a little more quickly. So those are going to be your characteristics of dry skin. Now we can hop into combination skin, which combination skin is pretty typical. I have combination skin. So with combination skin, you're going to be a mixture of normal and oily. So you're going to have some oily spots, but you're also going to have some dry spots on your face. Typically, your oily areas will be what's considered your T-zone. So your T-zone is going to be your forehead, your nose, down to your chin. Dry or normal cheeks are a characteristic of it. So when it comes to combination skin, it's going to require a more balanced approach to your skincare. And lastly, of course, you have normal skin. So normal skin is going to be the opposite of everything I just listed with the other skin types. Normal skin is going to be well balanced, it's going to be smooth, it's going to be a clear and even tone and a texture. You'll have small to medium pores, and then it's rare that they have sensitivity or breakouts. Believe it or not, some people do have normal skin. So those are going to be your 4 different skin types. Alright, so let's talk cleansers based on the different skin types. So if you have acne prone skin or oily skin, you're going to want to look for an exfoliating cleanser that contains retinol or salicylic acid. So you're going to want to choose something basically that's rich in emollients. So basically these compounds, they help reduce the amount of moisture lost from the skin. So let's see, examples of an emollient ingredient, they're going to be petroleum, lanolin, those are 2 examples, ceramides. So those would be good for your acne prone to oily skin. So you're going to look for cleansers that contain that. Sometimes when you go to the store and you look at cleansers, it'll actually say, hey, cleanser for acne prone or oily skin, and then it'll list those ingredients. So that's the best way to start as far as a cleanser for that skin type. Oh, and I left out also for oily skin, anything clay based as far as the cleanser goes is really good for oilier skin as well. Alright, now for your sensitive skin, you typically want to go for something that doesn't have like a lot of scent to it, that it's more of a hypoallergenic. That would help a lot with the sensitive skin, and you want something that like is gentle exfoliating. Since the skin is already sensitive, you just want to be careful of what you're applying to it. There are a lot of products these days now, and it literally says sensitive skin. For sensitive skin, you want to check out those ingredients too, to just make sure what is there. So gel cleansers are actually going to be a really good example for sensitive skin, just because they typically contain really mild ingredients, so it makes them perfect for that type of skin. Alright, so then of course you have your combination skin. So with combination skin, since you can have a mixture of dry, oily, you want to make sure that you're getting something that helps out with both. So if you do have that oily skin, if you have that dry skin, you want to make sure that it does stay hydrated. So you're going to opt for a cleanser that is hydration is boosted. That would be a good one. The oil to foam cleansers are pretty good for combination skin as well. And again, like the rest of them, on the labels, they'll usually say, hey, this is for combination skin, and then you want to look under there, look at those ingredients, make sure if it has like a good level of hydration as well, and it's something that's not going to make your skin overly oily. Alright, so lastly, it is the normal skin. So for normal skin, since you already have like a good skin type, you want to make sure and keep it that way. So for normal skin types, if you want to find a cleanser, it needs to be one that's going to have a low pH. That way, it's not going to dry your skin out. And so for low pH cleansers, they have like the gel features, the milk features, the cream features. They are way less drying than like a foam one. So if you already have normal skin, we don't want to reverse that and give you drier skin. So you're going to stay where it's more of a low pH cleanser for yourself. So as far as startup for a beginning, I'm not going to overload your brain too much today. We've started with the cleansers and we've started with skin types. So you're still not ready to go to the esthetician just yet, it is okay. I want you to sit at home, look in the mirror, give yourself a nice cleanse, wash your face, wait for about 10 to 15 minutes. Go in the bathroom, check your skin, see if it's oily in certain areas, if it's oily everywhere, or if you have a combination of oily and dry in spots. Let's first try to determine our skin type on our own. All right, great. Throw those skin types in the comments and throw in why you feel like that's your skin type. After we've developed your skin type and we're pretty sure, what we're going to do is do our research online, find a skin type or a cleanser that's good for your skin type. So for today, I'm going to wrap it up at that point because, like I said, I don't want to overload you. We're just going to find our skin type, and then we're going to research what cleanser is best for our skin type. Tomorrow we're going to continue this discussion. We'll jump more into moisturizers and then sunblock. Per usual, thank you for joining me on the Melanin Talk with Janae, owner of Melanin Glow by Janae. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Friday and have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for day 10.